Apologies for the noise. The door opened, and my mother's watching something. Right. Just use. So I'm just letting my my controller charge a bit, and then a part of me wants to try and complete the game without hiding. I don't know how good that's going to be. My key! Wait. Oh, it's still warm, luckily. Sorry, my intrusive thought, sorry. While it's charging, I was going to read like some more Scott Pilgrim, but just let me lay down for a bit, stretch my legs, get warm, cozy, not to fall asleep. Ah, fuck. Sorry, yawning. Ah. I got a question, right? Would it be so? You know the No Way Home set versus Sandman, right? Would it be better? Do you think would it be better to keep the molded head, or kind of have it so like you see the details of like inside the mouth and eyes, and have like be able to like move the jaw and stuff. Eh, eh, eh. Hey, can I ask? I realize the microphone's all the way over there because it's near the headset. I wanted to talk about an interesting, like, I kind of, for this Charlotte variant, right, I kind of reread the story a little bit for it to make sense. Let me tell you, right? So, I rewrote the story a little bit, right? For the Charlotte variant. So, this Charlotte variant isn't a kid like Base Gregory, or Canon Gregory, right? And originally, she has a little, let's say, outburst, right? She's quite aggressive when she's emotional, and this caused her to have a divorce because she has a daughter and a husband, or had, right? And the husband wanted to basically a prick and wanted to string the long divorce process, basically getting full custody of her daughter, and, you know, having to relocate just to spite her. And so basically she's wandering the streets homeless with a like much baggy cloth to keep herself from the rain, and she sees a sign for, you know, Freddy's Pizzaplex or whatever the fuck, right? And so she thinks, okay, well, since kids love this place, maybe she can find her daughter as well as get out of the rain. You know, two birds with one stone. And then the whole event of the game happened, and it was all for her own selfish survival, kind of like Gregory's, I guess. But she was more neutral about it. She didn't really have a they deserved it kind of like how Gregory did, because she understands that they're more probably like extremer versions of the security bots. So they're probably just doing their job. So what she does is not out of malice or spite, just out of her own pure survival. And I like to think that she's still short, and because of this she gets mistaken for a child, which I think is like a running gag because I think it's funny. I changed quite a lot for the Ruin DLC there, right? for the Ruin DLC, I imagine Cassie is not, Charlotte's friend, but her daughter's friend, and she's 16 in this timeline, right? And she found a missing persons poster, like a missing person poster of Charlotte, like last seen around this area. And I assume like Cassie and Charlotte's daughter are around the same age, right? Or similar, close in age, right? And because they're such good friends, Cassie wants to help, right? And that's how she, got in that situation. Even though the father wants, the father is trying to put horrible thoughts into his daughter's head, right? Like, oh, she's alcoholic, she's abusive, she's bigoted, she's homophobic, yada yada yada, right? And even growing up with all this, she has a feeling that he's not saying the truth. And even if it is a hurtful truth, she wants to find out herself. She wants to know what her mother is like, The father always portraying himself as the good person, the good guy, and the mother as, the evil person, right? But something in, her daughter has a feeling that she wants to know herself, right? And I imagine the events of Ruin in the elevator ending still kind of happen, but in the sense of in the sense of she's doing it for her daughter's safety, because that thing cannot be roaming the streets, Yeah, and she has more sorrow and remorse for, Cassie's demise, knowing that because she didn't know Cassie, she didn't know her daughter had friends or whatever, because she's been looking for her for years. And sacrificing the only form of contact or information really distraught her, but also thinking of taking another life, because she's not a killer, because she sees these other people as the Glamrocs and shit as just machines. They may think they have feelings, but they're still binary code and shit like that, right? And so she sacrifices getting to know her daughter for her own daughter's safety. Yeah, but that's the idea I had of like rewriting for the Charlotte variant. Sorry. just thinking, right?
Guess Haas here again.
Damn. If I were to... Yeah, if I were to, do the no running thing, I would still probably prepare myself with, all the fizzy faz and the hoodie. Yo, what's up, SP? Just charging my controller and sharing some Charlotte variant backstory. Also discussing if I want to do, if I want to do the no hiding achievement. Yeah. I mean, I gave that nickname in spite. SP stands for, spoiler person, but I guess it kind of, when you just say SP, it kind of just sticks, Yeah, but I'm it was more out of, differences in what's considered a spoiler, but I'm over that now.
Good nickname, LOL.
I was gonna say SP as just spoiler in general, but I'm like, but SP, that sounds like two different things, but it's whatever. I was just saying, if I do the no hiding achievement, I'm still gonna try and get all the fizzy faz and the hoodies so I can do shit. Plus, it makes you memorable. Well, that's a little harsh. I don't mean it'll make you memorable, but more it'll make you stand out. Also, with the whole talk of playing the previous games, I downloaded the second game, so hopefully someone can be able to help me with that, because the hide and seek thing is the only achievement I have left to do, besides the good ending. Then I've platinumed this shit.
DWI can help.
Yeah, so the second half of the Blackbird book, really enjoyed it. The story of the second half of Blackbird, really enjoyed that story. The first one was but I like how they kind of made it into its own thing. So I really enjoyed that. It's a lot higher than what I thought it would be.
First one sucked.
What sucked? Oh, you mean the first part? Yeah, that shit was boring. But he got character growth and got a good ending. I'm happy for him. He grew as a person.
True.
Honestly, spoiler alert for people who haven't read the book, but I was totally expecting him to, like, when he got the call, I thought they would find his best friend's body, but it was happy ending. One of the few stories where no one got permanently hurt.
Yeah.
But you know what, the Blackbird book reminded me of? I swear there was a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired style game where you gotta, like, try and scare the monsters away, but also try and sleep.
What?
Like, that's what the Blackbird reminded me of.
Hmm.
And then, like, after you probably fall asleep, there's a whole, like, section in his dreams where it's like, avoid the monster, turn on the generator, which I feel is kind of generic. But the whole trying to go to sleep thing is really interesting.
I'm trying to remember a fangum. I know a lot about FNAF. Final Nights 3?
I'm not sure. All I know, it's like this little like nightlight robot dude is, like, helping you do the tutorial, trying to help, and he's like a little robot nightlight.
Oh no, I do not know that.
Interesting.
The Blackbird reminds me of Hello Neighbor 2.
Oh, I haven't played Hello Neighbor 2 yet. Kinda still salty that the first game decided to completely fucking wipe my file. Not even corrupt it, just it's gone. So I'm like, fuck this game.
I never played Hello Neighbor. Should I try it?
Do you want to play an unpolished game more than this piece of shit? One with an even shitter story that is just a broken disappointment.
That laugh was terrifying.
It is such a shit show of a game. With the story you have to piece yourself together, that's not even complete in the first place.
I'm gonna play Security Breach after I get PlayStation Plus, cause it is free if you have PS Plus now. $40
it's not like
crying
it's
in the corner.
online, so it's not like you could play Security Breach with me.
No PlayStation Plus makes it free. I don't know why.
Well, they give free games every month. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
Beautiful tune, lol.
Yeah, sorry. The song Basics in Behavior got stuck in my head.
Salute.
Well, I guess because I'm trying to make a Charlotte variant for Baldy's Basics, and I'm thinking, based on people's choice, it could be a male variant or a female variant. Hello, stranger.
Francais.
Oh, he's French. Unfortunately, I don't know how to say, hello, stranger in French.
Tu ne parles pas français.
We only want attention. There's only really tough. Godly quarters are enough. I have quite a dull pencil. Yo, SP, do you know what he's saying?
Let me see. He says he is French. I didn't even have to translate it.
I mean, I know he's French, I just don't know the rest of it. Nobody wants attention, we only want attention. Sometimes the tough, godly quarters are enough.
I love that song.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, whenever I'm drawing, whenever I do a drawing, right? And let's say it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy the Ink Machine, my brain will autocorrect to that song, like a Sonic song or, Freddy's song, Bendy the Ink Machine song to what I'm drawing. And it'll have multiple playlists in my head to match the drawing to keep the vibe.
Did you listen to any FNAF songs? Fun fact, they all have spoilers.
I've listened to a few, but I try not to listen to much because sometimes it might click onto a next song that may be a spoiler song. You know, because sometimes people make songs for certain characters, right? Like a Boris song or an Alice Angel song or a Joey Drew song, right? And I don't want to be spoiled of a, you know. It happened a few times and I tried to mind my business and pretend I didn't see anything or hear anything.
Word.
Fascinating.
I feel bad for pirating FNAF games.
I believe I heard someone say, you know, you shouldn't feel bad about it because you deserve to play the game as well. And, you know,
Not
maybe in
them,
the future when you get paid, you can pay for it eventually, right? Even if you play the game, maybe you want to support the people behind it and buy the game, even if you're not going to play it because you've already played it.
Yeah, it's so expensive in my country.
Yeah, it can be like that. It's fucking pricey.
PlayStation in my country may be £1,000,000 or 4,000,000. I have one because we got gifted one. From my uncle.
That's lovely to hear.
Man, I've been wanting to play Security Breach ever since it released, even dreaming at it.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're able to play it.
Yeah, my dad is okay with getting PS Plus. We're also getting a new PC, but I don't know if SB runs on Intel Core i7.
You know, with these shit graphics, I wouldn't be surprised.
I make the graphics so low and prefer PlayStation.
That's fair, but I'm glad you're able to play it. I have so many puzzle pieces yet. Not a single one of them fits together just yet. As much as I would like a lot of help with the previous games, because the streams are delayed, I don't know how you can help. jacket.
What's your favorite
go?
FNAF game so
Oh,
far?
there it is. I'm holding it, but I can't fucking see it. Damn my eyesight. Damn my eyesight to hell and back. Ah! Ah! Do you mean in general, or what was my favorite to play?
To play and in general.
I think my favorite to play and in general would have to be the third one. Mostly because, again, I enjoyed the third one because it felt like I was playing it properly with using the cameras and not just, stuck on the same camera. And I don't know, the feel of it and the feeling that I'm playing it properly, it just really, made it higher for me to play. Also the fact that there's technically only one threat that I had to worry about.
What at in general?
In general, I'd have to say, I don't know. Besides having to fucking, forced to play that bummer of a fucking mediocre, underdeveloped, good ending. The game itself was really fun to play, and the mini games themselves were actually really fun as well. There's only one downside that really pisses me off in the third game.
I'm stuck on Night 4 sister location. I hate it. I wanna kill those tiny enemies.
Yo, same. I'm stuck on Night 4 and sister location as well. Those little fucking bastards. Trust me, if you hate them now, they're not gonna get any better in, room for one more. Fucking pain in the ass, little bastards.
I'm lazy to do it. So far I beat FNAF 1, 2, 3 and 4 normally no cheats.
I'm trying to beat the games with no cheats because if you use cheats, then it completely locks the achievements, and that sucks. Because then I have to start a new game and restart the whole fucking thing again, so it defeats the purpose. Stuck on Night 4 with the second game. Fun fact, right? Fun fact, I tried getting my brother to complete Night 4 for me. He was at 5 a.m. and only died because he had slow reflexes due to the broken animatronics and just gave up after one try. You beat the 4th game with no cheats? That's really impressive.
Pizzeria Simulator. I'm too terrified to even play it. I don't know when the monsters come.
I mean, it's paranoia infested.
Hi, please take a map, take a map. That sounded just like Mapbot, lol.
From what I've played so far, the most satisfying thing about Pizza Sim is being able to throw those fuckers back out onto the street, because I am not taking them in.
You could play Pizzeria Simulator and avoid getting the canon ending, which is salvaging them all. There's ending with no animatronics you can get, lol.
Yeah, I'm just throwing them out on the street. Canon or not my problem. With the first one, I don't think I had a choice.
Which you throw them all out.
Because that bitch started talking, and I think she owns the place now. I think she genuinely owns the place now. It's no longer mine.
That's just not my problem.
But anyone else, throw them onto the street. That's just not my problem. And what? For some extra extra fucking cash? Is that it? You think I didn't see that fucker move? That really is
With those
just not my
robots who I'd
problem.
rather quit the job.
Exactly! I learned that I was so distraught to learn that apparently, right? In the first game, I didn't know I was being paid $12 a fucking hour for that!
It's enough you pay
I
me
would usually say
$120
they
for
wouldn't,
surviving 5
pay me
nights
enough
when
for
I
me to
was
go
gonna
back.
die.
Clearly they weren't taking me seriously! Like, they couldn't pay me enough. Okay, then we'll pay you nothing. That's not what I said!
I deserved $1,000,000 for surviving those 5 nights.
Those schmucks probably wouldn't fucking pay me enough to go back. Due to lack of obvious skill, your pay was reduced to $5 an hour.
I would sue.
I don't think you would go broke before you could even take them to court. You don't have the money in the first place. That's why you took the fucking job. And they still aren't paying you enough. Damn, the birds are loud outside.
I am here.
Hello, stranger.
Oh true, but I still sue back. The animatronics are trying to kill me a gruesome death. Oh no, it's him. Oh. Springtrap. Oh. Oh. I'm screwed. Let me just play the audio to other live stream. Okay, just I did what I did, but I will not hurt you. Eller there. Okay.
Every time it happens, it doesn't get any weirder with the role players and in the chat. Like it happens more often than you would think. Doesn't get any less weirder. Not judging though.
I am not what I was. LOL. I think that's enough. I can't do what I did, agent. But I can, but should I? I said no role playing. Okay. Do you think that you're a god? Your new thing.
Yeah, don't worry about them. I'm sure if you ignore them, they'll tire themselves out. That's what they usually do, or ramble on into craziness until they turn into spamming territory. So,
Who do you think you are? What's your favorite book? You can't tell me what to do.
My favorite book, huh? Ooh, that's quite a hard one. Let me see. Maybe, I think it might be book 3, if I'm not mistaken, right? Does this have the right story? What one does this have? Yeah, I know it has that one, but what else? Nope, not that one. Fucking wires, man. Get fucked. Sorry. If it's in the missing fourth one, then no, the second book. So far, my favorite has to be the second book because of how strongly Lonely Freddy has impacted me emotionally. Like, there's a lot of good stories, but nothing impacted me as strongly as Lonely Freddy.
Which story?
Lonely Freddy. No one does anything, no one wants to talk.
Nice.
Keep my feelings locked. The black sheep of the family. No one understands. Cover up my feelings with my own two hands. Hurry on the blame. If there's any way without spoiling it, who's your favorite animatronic / characters?
Do books count too?
They don't have to count. If you haven't read the books, don't worry. They don't have to count. I was more referring to games.
It's either Funtime Freddy or Glamrock Freddy.
Oh, really? I have quite a few. Okay, let me think. So, from the first
There is
game...
one but, spoiler,
right?
so
From
no.
the first game, there's Frankie. The second game is The Mangle and Broken Bonnie. The third game, I guess, The Mangle again. Don't know anyone from the fourth game. Funtime Freddy from Sister Locations. I don't know anyone in Pizza Sim.
Wait,
And
let me
I'd
say
probably
from all the games.
say in Security Breach, probably Monty and Sun and Moon. Okie dokie. don't know anyone from... I was gonna say Help Wanted, but I'm pretty sure Help Wanted is just like a reimagining the previous games, but in VR. Okie dokie.
FNAF 1 Foxy, FNAF 2 Withered Foxy, even though I wanna choke him, FNAF 3 Springtrap, FNAF 4 cannot say but someone else, Nightmare Bonnie's sister.
Okay. I think there's one thing I learned about Help Wanted that honestly pisses me off. And it's not even like... Well, I guess it doesn't even affect the gameplay in any way, but it just bothers me.
The only thing good I'd help when Tedmas the DLC Beckett's original.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I heard there's no Frankie in the game, and that really upsets me. Really makes me sad.
Frankly, question mark.
Oh, right. You probably go by the dumb official name. I guess you know them by Golden Freddy. Me personally, I think that is such a dumb name, because there's no originality by it, you know? Freddy's already there. Why can't, you know, Frankie have their own name? So I decided that their official name will be Frankie, and I've just been going with that since I made it. I think I also gave a name to the red and blue character from the second game, but I can't remember their name. It's like Tom or Philip or whatever. But I'm not as interested in the character as I am with Frankie.
Guy.
Because it gives so much.
I hope he isn't
just with
freaky.
a name, it gives them so much more character than just, I don't know, fucking clone or something, you know?
True. Have you played Ultimate Custom Night?
No, I haven't. I was told it's not really story focused, so I thought about, like, just avoiding it or ignoring it.
It isn't a spin-off, it's mainline. Intact, it concludes the story, so I don't know what you're talking at.
Well, Henry says it has lore, but not really, like, a story.
Every time I hear the word Henry, I think at someone else.
Want to know an interesting game that I can't wait to play when I start recording on computer?
What is it?
Because it's so, well, I guess it's still technically a game show, but, you know, I can't wait to play the Five Nights at Freddy's world.
Have fun, it's good in my opinion, at least, although it's not scary.
Because I came across a person on Twitter one day, and he said apparently games that have been delisted they've been delisted but don't technically get removed from, you know, Steam's library. So if you put in a certain, like, Steam code, you can still unlock it completely for free.
You should try the Fazbear Fanverse games, they are fun.
I mean, I wasn't really planning on playing it, but hey, if they come to console, I'll give it a try.
Most of them are free.
I'm more of a console person rather than a PC person. How many of them are there again?
You should try Vanac Jock and Mipok Goes and Pop Goes Arcade. The other games are cancelled, and other one was made by a pedophile.
Do you know when they're coming to console?
They are planning to release it in console since they are considered official spin-off games.
Ah!
I don't know when, but when they do, I'll tell you.
It's pretty indecisive, wouldn't you say? Like, I can't even piece together the base story. Now there's probably other stories I gotta piece together. If you're still, around for that one, then feel free to tell me when it releases. Although I might already know, since if Henry's interested, he might tell me, or maybe not.
Other stories are easy to piece. Maybe.
Oh, that reminds me. I remember watching this series called the Walton Files. I really recommend it.
One of them takes place in the universe of FNAF 1, 2, and 3, so have fun piecing that up. From what I understand, right? Apparently, the person behind the Walton Files was offered, offered a spot in the Fazbear Initiative, or whatever the fuck it's called, but they declined because they feel like being in it, they would have to always go to the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's to see if this is alright, and they don't want to restrain on their creativity and how their story will go. Which I respect that. I watched one VHS tape that had an image burning alive with screaming and scary sounds in the background that I'm still traumatized from to tea.
Oh, yeah. A friend of mine made me watch that. Like, a different friend, not Henry. The one with Tourette's.
I hate it. I don't wanna hear it.
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
If you really saw it, how did the image look like?
It's like, it was like blood red, and almost from the nose downwards is like missing, like almost bleeding. Almost like they got their nose cut off.
Yep. Finding that video on 3M2.
Wait, so did you just watch that video,
terrifying.
or did you watch the whole series?
I watched the whole series after I saw the video.
Ah, okay. I think what definitely got me was a
I see you.
fucking gave me a heart attack. I see.
Criminal.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That was awful. Ugh.
Although I young, so it is scary for me, but when I laugh at the image.
Yeah, the criminal thing, it just looks like a dude. But when he's like burning and skinned in the like with the flames and shit, that's fucked.
Bro is burning. I hell. Emoji fire. Emoji fire. Emoji fire.
I don't even remember most of it. I remember bits and pieces, but like, you know, a lot of it was either cheap jump scares or very slow and boring. I'm sure it has its own story, but like, I really wasn't paying attention. I was simply watching it
I
because my
remember
friend
it all.
nagged me.
Bro, do you even know how old I was when I saw that trash dude?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
I was either 10 or 9.
That would have fucking scarred me. Seeing that shit.
RN, I'm one too, but I'm not scared of it anymore. In fact, after knowing what bro did, I just laugh now.
Damn.
And it's just an image burning. If it was a human, then ugh. You there, question mark.
Hey, I thought I'd just give you like a, what's the word, a precaution that I feel like I have to say this, that my content isn't necessarily, it's mostly for matured audience. So I recommend, this is just a recommendation, but I recommend that you probably should find other people to chat with, as well as, you know, other videos to watch.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just thinking. I do appreciate your company and you've been quite helpful. But I do gotta warn you that my streams are more for mature viewers. So I do gotta warn you, and it is heavily recommended that you might have to find someone else to chat with.
Do I act mature?
really think I can answer that, but I'm just saying.
That's the question.
I'm not actually sure.
I mean, I'm not your typical 1-2-year-old.
I'm just saying this as a precaution to keep everyone safe. I'm not saying you have to leave. I'm just simply saying it is heavily recommended that you find another person to talk to as well as other people to watch. Whether you do that or not, I can't enforce it. I'm simply saying it's heavily recommended.
Your channel's good, though I don't really see anything bad at it except for swearing.
Usually, swearing wouldn't be an issue, right? Because a lot of other people like Markiplier swear. That I get that, right? I'm just saying my brain can be unfiltered, right? And this is kind of like my safe space. And sometimes my words may not be suited for all ages. And I just don't want anybody catching any strays, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, when you saw that microphone in SB.
I'm trying to think what I said about the microphone. I think I get what you're getting at, but I can't remember exactly. But yeah. Because I'm interacting with people in chat, I sometimes can say unhinged things, right? And I don't want to accidentally say unhinged things if the people in the stream are underage, because that wouldn't be very appropriate. So I'm just saying this to keep everybody safe.
You can say unhinged things, I really do not mind as long as it isn't SMT racist.
That's not the thing. I'm simply saying the things I say aren't for all ages.
Well, literally a lot of the channels I watch say more unhinged things than you, lol.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? The things you watch may say more unhinged things to you, right? But how many of those channels do you actively interact with, like on a live stream? Are they just YouTube videos? Or are they live streams where you can interact with other followers? Like, how many of them are actually interactive?
Never.
Because there's one thing from watching a video, and there's one thing taking part in, like, a live stream video thing.
Actually,
Exactly
one
my
person,
point.
but he only swears.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's my point. Even if it's, like, what's the word, like, for swearing? My brain's thinking obligatory, but I don't think that's a fucking word. I can't think of, yeah, but swearing is one thing. But the things I say, I don't feel comfortable involving other people in my words if they're a certain age. I mean, if you choose to stay, that's completely fine. That just means I'll have to bite my tongue and filter myself.
What if I was 1-3, would you have said the same?
No. I feel like if I was just swearing, I'd probably mark it down as 15 plus, right? But the things I say, it would have to be like 18 plus. But even then, with the swearing, I'm pretty lenient. It's just the other stuff that I say that are unhinged that I'm worried about.
How will it affect me though?
I'm really trying to choose my words carefully. I'm really trying to think of
Trust me, I
careful
have
words
seen
to
way
use.
worse.
guess in one way, my intrusive part of my brain is thinking, I guess in one way, it more affects me heavily than it affects you. But I'm sure it affects both parties simultaneously, if that makes sense. It doesn't matter if you've seen way worse. How do I say this? I'm really trying to figure out how to say it delicately. It's like, if I said, right, if I made a joke and said, I would want to do really horrible, no good, bad things to some of the animatronics, and if you laugh at my jokes, that encourages the childish side of my brain to continue making these jokes that are not alright to make while you're here. Because I can be very, very specific in detail that makes it a lot worse. And I don't want to involve you when I make those jokes. Or I don't even think you should be around when I make those jokes. Because they're not appropriate for, underage people.
Most of the times you don't say anything bad though, at least when talking to me.
Because I'm pretty sure I've made some... I'm confident I've made some jokes which would have been fine, right? Because I didn't know your age, and I go on the assumption that you're probably over 18. But now I know your age, I know those jokes weren't okay to say.
You only made when you were talking to yourself. I would probably try to
filter myself if I knew your age then and try not to say such jokes. I mean, yeah, but still. Like, you hearing them doesn't make it any better whether I'm talking to myself or not. No, you don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm simply recommending, thinking that it would be safer and better if you watch someone else. But I can't stop you from coming back here. I will just have to bite my tongue and hold myself. It is not your fault. Because I'm pretty sure I even made some sus, I guess that's the word, some sus jokes, even in the Roblox stream. You don't have to apologize, it's not your fault, but I am simply recommending that you may... Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, but in my brain I'm thinking the ending of Security Breach where it's like, leave and do not come back, it will never be safe here. And I'm trying to take this seriously, but that's in my brain and that's how I feel, and I'm trying not to laugh, but it keeps replaying like a broken record, trying to make me laugh. Oh fuck. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm trying to be serious. Sorry. Oh, fucking dumb brain. I mean, yes, I know, but I feel like autism isn't an excuse
It's
to
fine, you
say
have
what I want
autism, it
without
isn't
any
a problem.
consequences. See, a part of me wants to say that if you want, you can still come by the Five Nights at Freddy's stream, but then I feel like another part of my brain says that's wrong, because I don't want to feel like I'm simply using your information so I can pass the nights that I'm stuck on, because it wouldn't be fair to you. But again, it is your choice to stay. I recommend against it, but you know, if you want to stay, I literally can't, you know, force you to leave.
I'll stay.
All right, if you. Sorry. My brain is just thinking like, leave and do not come back. It will never be safe here, and you choose the stay option. Oh, sorry.
But if
My
you
brain
do try
is
to like
such
be
a
family
fucking
friendly,
idiot.
that's nice of you.
No, it's not that I want to try and be family friendly. I'm completely fine with not filtering myself and swearing, right? But when it becomes like that's the word, right? I may say such things as a joke, right? Usually that's fine. But because I'm like talking to you, I'm interacting, right? So usually I would involve people in chat in my conversation, right? And I don't want to accidentally use my sus humor towards you or anyone else that's underage. You know what I mean? Because that could most likely, I want to say get us both in trouble, but I feel like it'd just get me in trouble.
Yeah, I get it.
But then it's like a gamble because I feel like it's really weird asking every person that comes by, hi, how old are you, you know? So I just have a tendency to just assume, you know, like assume that they're either 18 or above until proven otherwise. I'm glad you get it, you know? Because my problem is, because I don't have a filter, right? I will just say things without thinking, whether it's intended to you, towards you or not. But you know, you chose to stay. I will try and hold my tongue and not say anything. You know, swearing's fine, but anything that I deem, I'll just keep to myself, right? I'll make myself a cup of tea. And then when I come back, we can try and fucking do this no hiding challenge. Or at least do some of it. see the light and find it's a cover, it's a getaway. Keep on singing to the light of day. But here we go, dodging death, time to run
Welcome
to take
back.
a breath. Help me see the light and find that hope is on the other side. Light and find. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me in the dark. Da 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 da. Cover, it's a getaway. Keep on singing to the light of day. But here we go, dodging death, time for us to take a breath. Help me come to realize that hope is on the other side. Help me see the light and find. Don't leave me in the dark, don't leave me in the dark. Help me see the light and find. Help me on the other side. There we go, it's fully charged. Da 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 da.
But at least you understand, the problems I'm trying to explain. Right, so we do security breach. We can literally just load into... I have 3 fucking files. For some reason. Okay. I need you to remind me not to overwrite 6 a.m. I did that last time and fucked up.
3 files. Bro was making sure he saved.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know why I have 3 files. And the one file I did have, I overrid it like a fucking idiot because I didn't know if 6 a.m. was the start of the game or the end of the game. So I'm like, 6 a.m.'s pretty early, so it might be the start of the game. I thought it was 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. was the fucking game. So I have these, and they're right at the start. I haven't hid anywhere.
If you think added security breach is one long night at Freddy's.
It really is. Man, I love and hate fucking collecting U2's figures because they're so expensive due to being overseas.
I bet they're 5000
I'm way too... I don't like singing on stream, but I'm way too fucking tired to worry about what other people think. I'm sure I'm gonna cringe at it in the morning. Next morning, not this morning, because I slept through the night. I didn't sleep through the night. I didn't do jack shit.
I do not mind, it's your stream, you do whatever the flip you want, lol.
I mean, I just think it's... what's the word? Unclassic. I just feel like I'd love to make song covers or make songs in the future, but something raw is just not my thing.
Where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for one free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night.
Why does he have a suit? Oh, spoiler reasons, never mind. What the fuck?
I
I'm
would
not
make a
talking
security
to you.
breach rap.
Mm. Beatboxing Freddy?
Don't look at that cutout.
Don't look at the cutouts, what do you mean? I like to think that this was in the 90s where they
You got
tried to
spoiled.
make Freddy hip by making him a rapper, but, you know, it didn't do well. And this is a reference to that as that version being dead and gone. I believe this is... I was gonna say Plush Trap Chaser, but it's way too cute to be. Keeping my thoughts to myself is a lot harder than I thought. Look, I've seen them all. I don't know who the fuck they are, but I've seen the cutouts. I don't care about any presents. I only care about the Fizzy Faz and the hoodie. Full Metal Jacket. Oh, fascinating. If she could see me in the mirror, she'd fucking... I don't know what
Fizzy
you'd do.
Faz until your head explodes.
Well, Mom and Dad are drinking at the bar, and Mom is drinking at the bar, and Dad is getting par. Blah, blah, you're my favorite superstar. I'll pick up your crap and do your chores. All aboard the fun train. All
I
those
need to try
lights
out the
on.
Banap
Keep
chocolate
them
bars
up
in
or
real
I'm
life. They
gone.
look delicious.
Stay in bed until dawn. Color in the lines on a crayon. Stay where I can see you and be where I can reach you. Keep the lights on bright or you will be through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got spoiled of some stories from Tales of the Pizza Plex. But I guess because they can, I guess they count as spoilers.
The stupid door won't open.
You are going to need a photo pass to open the door. Apologies, I assumed you had one already.
The only one
Well,
that's
you
spoilers
should
is
be able
Tiger
to
Rock.
find one at a convenience counter.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know a story. I know one of the stories that I find is really interesting, but you probably already know. I know another story that apparently is fucking horrifying.
Tell me, I barely know.
So apparently Sun and Moon were the original, they were in the theater. They were supposed to be stage plays where Sun is the good guy and Moon is the evil villain. And they kind of just, yeah, I don't know what happened, but apparently they were kind of just reprogrammed to, you know, do the daycare. But they're originally supposed to be theater play, like they were the ones on stage. The other story is, I'm kind of upset I got spoiled because it sounds fucking horrifying. You want to know the other story?
Yeah.
So, I believe it's a story about, the thing, I can't remember, but I believe it's the thing from Ruin, and it's basically, like, dislocating its limbs to be more spider-like, and crawling into a suit, dragging someone into the suit while it's still wearing it, and forcing it to use its dislocated, like, joints to fucking spring lock the suit. Like, it sounds awful. Like, it was all, like, spider and dainty-like. It sounded fucking awful.
If that was real life, emoji skull.
Like, imagine, like, you're trying to, like, run away, and this severed spider hand grabs the back of your ankle and starts pulling you back into the suit. That is fucking horrendous. Is it not here? Apparently not. Apparently a lot of the stories are about the thing in Ruin, which is kind of a bummer considering that it defeats the purpose of the anthology stories and just keeps focusing on...
Way to go, superstar! I knew you could do it. I know how to get you out of here. Climb back into my chest cavity. There is still time, but we must hurry. If I am spotted, I will certainly be taken back to my room. So
apparently if I go to options and audio, display, nope, there we go.
Them adding characters
Why is there
from
a
the books
jump
like
scare
ruined
volume?
the lore, get it?
Apparently if we... So I think these are fine, but it's the voices.
Sup?
Hello, stranger. I'm not saying it
Don't wanna hear
ruined
Freddy's goofy
the
voice.
the lore or whatever. I just wish there wasn't like so many fucking. I just wish there wasn't so many stories focusing on that thing, because it's less of an anthology. Is supposed to be 3 separate stories, but they keep coming back to that thing, right? Yes, I would love to learn more about what the fuck that thing was. But I feel like an anthology story is the wrong way to go about it. Are you still there? What are you doing? Okay, so what are the rules of the no hiding? Like, how am I supposed to do this?
What thing are you talking at the Mimic?
Whatever the thing that was pretending to be Gregory. No, it's not that, but if we turn down all the voices to 0, it completely cuts any, like, dialogue, so, like, you can literally speed up the process by turning them down. Had a funny joke, but biting my tongue, la da 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 da.
There's gonna be a game called Secrets of the Mimic that might sum things up.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen the teaser for that thing. Hello, Freddy. But why? One thing is, why is his eyes white here, but all the merchandise it's purple? Like bluish, but it's still like... It's all purple. Well, that one's blue. But I think that goes with like the bluish... But that's still blue. Why is his shit fucking white?
Yo, I'm gonna go now. See you and take care.
Ah, okay,
It's
no
too late
worries.
for me.
Talk to you some other time, or maybe not. Who knows?
Dim or maybe not, lol.
Well, it's your choice to stay or not. I mean, I would recommend against it because I feel like it's not as safe, but it is your choice. You may come back, you may not. I have no control over that. Trying to figure out how do I go. Does going like hiding in Freddy, does
but you
that
don't
count as
like
hiding
me
for the
or
achievement?
anything, right?
No, I don't hate you. I just don't think this stream or this channel is a safe place, is all I'm saying. I feel like there's other safer places to be here because there's less sus jokes and stuff going on. Swearing is fine, but like, it's the whole sus stuff that I talk about, that I worry about. Did you pat your stomach for me to get in? I was gonna say something foul. Very, very foul. How do I go about this? Because I gotta go through that door there. But...
Before I go, you can't hide in Freddy.
Then how do I continue the game? This achievement is fucking rigged from the start.
Have fun doing that.
Like, I literally have to go here. Okay, just let me look up a
Actually,
guide
maybe
on
you
how to
can
do
get
this
in him,
fucking
I don't
achievement.
know. I mean go in him.
Guide for security breach hide and seek master. No, I don't want the little bug thing. Yeah, easiest way, yada yada yada. I don't want the fast way, I want the genuine way. Simple solution. Patched. Patched now. That's not a... How to get level 10 plus security?
I'm going
that,
to go
no,
now.
that can't be a
Goodbye and
thing.
take care. before I go, just know I'm not coming back.
I'm going to fucking lose it. Why is every fucking video is that little fucking cheap hack way? I want the genuine experience. Just before I go, thanks for the streams, they were good. I'll see you in 2032 if I'm alive, hopefully. I'm watching this video and he's just fucking unhinged. He's like,
Goodbye.
he's like, and here we meet the sex offender named Son. Just why? That was unreasonable. He was so fucking. Just listen to him, right? Listen how monotone he is, right?
It's a powerful thing, ladies and gentlemen. And look at that, it seems she's teleported once again. Amazing. I'm able to make use of the cameras and we skillfully get our hands on this here daycare pass. It is here we meet up with the sex offender named Son. Now as to...
He was so fucking nonchalant about it. It just took me a second to register because he said it like it's a fucking normal thing to say. Why did he say that? Shit, my bad. I was focused on a different video. Take care, man. It hurts me to ignore the notes, but I don't need them. I forgot about that, you fucking bastard. So this part doesn't count. Why did your eyelids blink like that?
I'm trying to leave but I just can't for some reason.
What do you mean you can't? Look, this dude literally just comes up. What is his problem?
I mean, it's hard to leave the channel. I don't feel like I'm allowed to stay.
Scared the shit out of me. It's not that you're not allowed to stay. I really recommend against it. Again, it's your choice. I can't force you to leave. But, you know, I don't hate you and I'm not mad. I'm simply trying to explain why it wouldn't be the best idea. What's the purpose of these 2 rooms? I'm running on fumes.
I'm staying, but do try to avoid the jokes if you can.
That's what I'm saying. I will try to bite my tongue and filter myself with certain jokes, and, you know, what I usually do, I'll try and filter myself if you do stay, you know. Because if that's the case, right, there may be some games that I want to experience myself, and I will ask you if you could not come by certain games just so I can experience myself without having to filter myself. But most of the time, I'll try and filter myself.
Honestly, you're one of the only streamers I watch.
Like stuff like Marvel Spider-Man 2 and like Suicide Squad, I think. I would want to be unfiltered, so I probably wouldn't want you to come by those ones.
I only come in FNAF content.
Help Wanted is tricky, because I do want to be unfiltered, but, you know, my other friend also wants to watch. Oh, okay, so then that shouldn't be too bad. But then you came by the Roblox one. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Roblox and FNAF are my main ones I watch.
Options. So voices are down. You know what? Fuck it. I can't turn off the fucking words.
I'm much more of a
Ah,
vanilla
okay,
guy, though.
fair enough. So other streams, okay, so the other streams are safe. BRB. I'll open it.
Thank you. And when you're playing to the front door, I'll get your card out.
Okay. Why do you need 2 cigarettes?
No, it's not.
What are you trying to speed run cancer?
No, I just wouldn't have one to smoke, but I didn't smoke any, so I just bring it back in.
Thank you. So
If
apparently,
you want me to not come
my
at any
mother
stream at all, it's fine.
came home with like 2 cigarettes, or she took 2 cigarettes just in case she wanted to smoke one, but you know she didn't. So it was strange. She just had 2 cigarettes in my mouth, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you trying to do? Speedrun cancer?" No, it's fine. I just think certain streams I kind of want to play by myself. Kind of like how I've asked my friend to not invite me on single player games, like don't invite me to a party so I can experience, you know? And he's completely fine with that. So, do you know the rules on what I need to do for this hide and seek challenge? So small. Tiny burrito.
As far as I know, do not hide in Freddy or any hiding spot when it is optional. If you have to, then it's okay.
Ah, alright. I'm assuming the only other time I can hide in Freddy is when I'm kicked out of the fucking kindergarten thing. Because the thing is, I had to use Freddy to get through the doors, right? And then after hiding in the
I got to
little
go now, see
closet
you, and
thing,
take care, I'll be
he
able
was
to come
blocking
on
the
Help
doorway.
Wanted
I couldn't
stream
go
time.
past him.
You choose it.
British like this is like a gamble, because sometimes it's spicy, sometimes it's not. But as you said, I thought it's like 2 a.m. Weren't you leaving because it was 2 a.m.?
I sleep at 5 am.
Ah, right. Just to fuck around. Which colorblind should we go with?
Also answer the question up there.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh. Huh. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Oh my lord.
I literally do not care, choose a yes or a no.
I'm gonna have to think about it. Because I don't know. BRB.
You want me to just click yes? Well, look, you're trying to sign into.
Oh, yeah, we're already done it, so just get rid of it.
Where did these go? Hey, Mom. Is it okay if I take a little nap?
Oh shit. No! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh, fuck. Ah. I thought I overwrit the 6 a.m. one. Okay, slot 4. Ah, fuck. That's... Okay, yeah, save this one. Okay, so I have the thingamabob. I think I'm gonna stop it here, because I'm a little bit tired and I want to take a rest. Plus, I've been fucking playing this all night. Let me just check if my files are still there. Okay, 6 AM is still there. I'll probably retitle this like hide and seek instead of trying security breach again.